Hello, this is Duntov. Today I'm at MSG Sphere at the Venetian. So this is the Madison Square Garden. This is going to be like an events concert venue that they are building behind the Venetian. Let me pan on over so you can see the Venetian behind this crane here. So the Venetian is right there on the corner of Spring Mountain and Las Vegas Boulevard. Until you get to this side of the road, then this street here is Sands Avenue. So you can see the monorail. That's the monorail track right there. And the Sands Convention Center is right back there, and then the MSG Sphere. So I've done a couple or a few of these videos. Alright, I was just talking to a couple people about this place. So of course they were talking about the T-Rex, these giant cranes here. I'm pretty sure it's this one right here, because I can't see the name, this blue and yellow one. One of them is the 4th biggest roller crane in the world. So I'm thinking it's this one here. I know I always say the wrong one in the video, so that's the one I'm guessing. So you can see all the work going on. You're getting this, like the metal framing going around the edges where they'll enclose that, but then they got these big giant pipe looking things right there. Those should be what are going to make the shape of the sphere, you know, going around the whole thing. So if we look at the top, they're still putting all the steel structure itself up, and then they, you know, put all the concrete around that. So there's all the decking. Then if you look at the below, you can see all the concrete that goes in around it. I'm going to show through the fence. I don't know how well we'll see it, but I'm not sure what that is. If that's just something they build. You can see this like steel structure right here. I think that's something they'll probably pick up and drop inside. And that would be a thing that I'm sure the giant crane would pick up. Alright, I'm going to try to get the drone up a little on the east side there. I know it's restricted. I can only go up about 20 meters, about 65 feet or so. So we're going to go down to that east side and put that up. Then I'll try to get to the west side and get a view from the parking structure. Alright, I'm now on the east side. So you can get a good view. So if you look right now, I mean, it doesn't really look like a sphere. But then once they put the shape around it, these big pipe looking structures, they'll fill it in. Then according to a lot of the renderings, it appears like the whole outside sphere is going to be a giant video screen. So they'll be able to, you know, do whatever they want on the sides. It'll be pretty neat looking, at least on the renderings. Okay, and you can see the cranes. Alright, so let's look around here. So if we look at here, I was just showing when I was on that north end. So you got this big steel structure they're putting up right on the outside. If we look inside there, I'm going to look through, you can see the top of one right there. So it appears like they build that out here and then they're going to set it down inside there. Just a guesstimate. Don't know for sure, but alright, so let's see the cranes. I could see the two of them over here on this north end. And then we got this one on the back here. Then I see two more on the south end. Then you get a good view. Also, you can see the That's the link. People call it a giant Ferris wheel, but it's actually a tension wheel. If you look at it, you can see how it has all the cables. That's made of just giant cables that are holding it all in place. I'm gonna stop moving so we can see. If you look at like the side of the crane, and you can see how fast that thing, the cars are moving around on it. I think it's like a 30-minute rotation cycle. It's pretty cool if you're ever in town. We've been on it before. We went at night, get a great view of the strip. I know we just did one where we're with other people, but you can do like where you get like unlimited drinks as you're going around. They have like bartenders and stuff in there if you wanted to pay for that. It's kind of cool. Alright, so when I was on that north end, I was talking to someone. He says he walks by all the time. So he said that he was here the one day they were lifting up the escalators. They were placing some of them into the sphere. From where I'm at, I can't really tell. I can't see them here. I know when I was watching them do it at the stadium, even after they put them in, they had them like wrapped up to protect the finish on them. But I don't see any of that in here, so from these views I can't tell. Alright, let's look at the still that they're putting up here. So you can see they have like these. That must be to catch stuff from people working above so it doesn't fall on people. And then you can still see how these elevator cords going up. I'm not sure what the top off is on this. I think I read the whole structure itself was going to be like 365 feet tall. So this might be kind of the top off area right now. Okay, I'm gonna try to send a drone up. We're gonna see if we could get any good good coverage from that. Okay, I'm now on the west side. This would be like the southwest side of it. So you can see inside here. If you look up here, they're starting to put all the steel. So they're going to probably build some kind of concrete wall there. Or it should be just like this here. If you look underneath here, you can see they got the wall in there. So that's the side. This south end seems like this will be the side that's going to be like the screen if you're watching concerts, like the stage area. Because if you look in here, you can see some of the seating. You can see all the precast concrete for the seating there. All those things with the little dots all over them. And then if we look on this back side, you can see all the steel going up. That'll kind of make like a skeleton of the structure. So if we look at the cranes here, you can see they got some of the steel on the ground. Okay, this is more towards the pretty much the west side of the sphere. So you can see down in here they got like this platform area. And then you could get a good look at all the pipe looking structure. That's gonna be, I guess, what's gonna make the big, you know, sphere shape. And just seeing all the cast concrete everywhere. So I do know someone that's working on the decking crew, so you can see the decking up there they're putting on top of the steel. I think he said it's about, his company will be here about a year putting all the decking in. Okay, so from here, so we can see there's the precast. You could see like the step looking area right there. Those will be all the seats. So underneath, these are the different levels. This would be where, you know, you'd be walking to get to your sections. And then I'll show proximity. So you can see the Palazzo. So that's Palazzo and Venetian, because this is the MSG sphere at the Venetian, so it's part of that property. And then back behind this area here is the Sands Convention Center. And then it's right next door. You can see the Wynn and the Encore. And you could even see, if you look in there, that's Resort World. That's supposed to open this summer, like around the end of May. The side of the building is a giant video screen. You can see the windows to the rooms. It's not focusing. There you go. You can see all them little squares. Those are the windows to the rooms. But it has like a media mesh screen. If you watch my Raiders Allegiant Stadium video, they've been working on their media mesh screen and it's still not up and running. So there you go. Okay, here's just a little bit different view. You can see down inside like this platform area. Then if we look down here, you can see all the pads where they're going to have all the utilities back here. Alright, and we can see some of the precast seating again, like on the other end. That would be the seats on the east side. And then if we look through up here, you can see the steel that's ready for the precast seating to go in there, and even up this way here. So the seating wraps around pretty much from the west side, and then it goes along the north end to the east side. And it's supposed to have about 17,500 seats for like a concert. So I can see all these white boxes around here. I wouldn't be surprised if that's like part of the heating and air units. We got them on different levels, and there's even some more down here. Okay, here's the south end, so you could get a good view again of the, you know, everything going up. There's another, got all these cores going up on every side. We got this big crane down here. So this is by, it's called gate 3. So there you go. You can see it's going up. It's not supposed to be done till 2023 now. So if you want to keep seeing updates on this, please subscribe to my channel, Raiders1967. And I'll do updates on this and just stuff going around Las Vegas, as well as different stuff with the Raiders and Allegiant Stadium. So please hit that like button, subscribe button, and everyone, thanks for watching. I'll talk with you guys next time.